Hi, today I am here with Marion Solis, who had the opportunity to work one-on-one with me, and she's kind enough to come and share with you the benefits that she got out of it. But before we go into that, I would love if you could introduce yourself, Marion, because you're also a coach, and let people know about what the great work that you're doing in the world.
All right. Well, thank you, Maria. So my name is Marion Solis, and my website is marionsolis.com. And I love how you said my name, Muriel, because it's really Marion because I'm German. But typically as an English speaker, you can't say it. So I appreciate you saying Marion. And so what I do is I'm a coach. I've been working primarily with moms since about 2001, and my business is coaching for moms on a mission, because I really believe that all of us have a mission. It could be something that seems small, like just being the best mom that you can possibly be, or be a great volunteer in your community, but it could be something huge. You might want to eradicate poverty in your community, or even make a difference in clean water for the kids across the world. I believe we all have a mission, and it's typically just that we are not doing what we're really meant to be doing, because we're trying to be everything to everybody else instead of really being ourselves.
Yes.
And I really stand for be who you are, because that's the gift you bring to the world. And actually, I call it being yourself rocks, because that's just when we're embodying who we really are, that's when magic happens.
And so true. And I usually talk about shining your light into the world, because we all have a unique light to shine.
Absolutely.
About your experience with our work one-on-one, and maybe because people don't always realize that even though we can work on ourselves by ourselves, having a coach is usually very helpful in reflecting what we can see about ourselves. So what was your experience and your maybe aha moments when we were working together?
So yeah, I want to second that. First of all, having a coach I have always had a coach as long as I can think. Ever since I have been a coach, I've had a coach, and I always pay my coaches, and I pay them well, because nobody can call me on my beliefs like somebody outside of me. And that was such a great example when you and I worked together. What I was working on during that time, and I'd actually been working on it for a long time, so you really helped me switch something that I had been grappling with for a long time, was that I don't have enough time for myself. And I have so many things I'm passionate about. I do so many things in my family, in my community. I'm volunteering a lot, my own business, obviously. And I felt and I knew that I wasn't really paying enough attention to myself. And I had this belief that there's not enough time, like enough time to take care of myself. And what you helped me really shift, which was huge, is that you told me to, instead of adding something to my schedule, which is like, I don't know where to add something, you told me, well, why don't you use what you're already doing and just reframing it? So, for example, what your examples were, and they were great, is when you go have a cup of tea, label it as, this is my time for myself. So now when I sit down, because I love to drink tea, so when I sit down and make myself a cup of tea, I make it with extra love and attention. And I'm sitting there, I'm putting my half spoon of honey in there. It's like, I'm having a cup of tea with myself. And it's just like a completely different feeling, because now I'm honoring myself and I'm taking time for myself. It's the same thing when I do things like, I'm sorry, that's my dog.
It's okay.
When I do things like, I fix my hair. I just change the way I look at it. It's like I focus on, I'm really taking care of myself and making myself pretty, and it's just fun. Yes. So just reframing what I'm already doing doesn't cost any more time, and makes a huge difference in how I feel about it.
I'm really happy and glad to hear about that, because most of the time it's really perception that's changing everything. And I want to thank you for sharing that with everyone today, because I'm sure that it will resonate with the person that needs to hear it. So thank you very much for being here today, Marion.
It was my pleasure, and I apologize for my dogs, but
that's okay.
Perfect timing.
Real and raw.
Exactly. It's real life.
Yes, exactly. Two moms on a mission.
so much.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay, bye-bye.